There have long been rumors that Kim Kardashian is using her older sister Kourtney as a tool for her own envy. Kanye West has reportedly recently acknowledged that Kim's jealousy of Kourtney is far more intense than what the public is aware of. Kim is apparently losing it since Kourtney is suddenly receiving more attention than she is, as seen by the recent announcement of Kourtney and her husband Travis Barker's new spin-off Hulu series.
We provided the feeling and the vibe and then really trusted Domenico to carry it out. We wanted it to feel authentic.
I was nervous and I knew I'm not going to be able to say my vows without crying.
There's really no love story like you guys.
Love you so much. It's not even the martini talking.
Our wedding felt like time didn't exist, and it just felt perfect.
Kanye West seems unsurprised by all of this, as he has first-hand knowledge of Kim's intense jealousy towards Kourtney. So, what specifically did Kanye remark regarding Kim and Kourtney's romance? Was Kim's attempt to harm Kourtney truly motivated by jealousy? Now let's get started. Kim Kardashian appears to be acting enviously once more, as she is apparently upset that her sister Kourtney has emerged as the most popular Kardashian family member. Additionally, rumors are beginning to circulate that Kanye West liked Kourtney's calm demeanor in comparison to the rest of the family and was irritated by Kim's apparent insecurity around her. As a result, if you followed the Kardashians since the beginning, you are aware of the tension in Kim and Kourtney's relationship and that the rest of the family has always supported Kim in their arguments. See, Kim's biggest problem is that she feels the family owes her for making them famous. Therefore, she just can't take not being the focus of attention. While it's true that Keeping Up with the Kardashians garnered a lot of attention upon its 2007 premiere, Kourtney never requested access to Kim's private tape with Ray J. Additionally, Kim's constant shoving it in her face is incredibly dishonest. For instance, in 2015, Kim tried to persuade Khloe and Kourtney to allow her to use them as characters in her mobile game, which resulted in a heated confrontation between the two. Kourtney, who was expecting at the time, informed Kim that she didn't want to work on another project because she already had too much on her plate, and Kim wasn't going to compensate her for her work. Kim, however, caused quite a stir when she claimed that Kourtney owed her since she had given her a career.
Court, are you serious? I don't want to be in your video game. I got it. You're not going to be in it.
Then, once Kim and Kanye started dating, Kim got even more conceited and began acting as though Kourtney was beneath her, especially after she discovered that Kourtney was attracting more attention than she was without even trying. Kim and Kourtney got into a heated argument on a 2019 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and Kim made a big deal out of something trivial once more. Kourtney was attempting to decide what to dress for her birthday celebration. And Kourtney just mentioned that she'd rather hear from Kendall because she and Kim don't really have the same taste in music when Khloe proposed that they FaceTime Kim and ask for guidance. What was said by Kim?
What did Kim say?
She didn't see this one. I'll take a pic.
Can we FaceTime her?
I don't know if I trust her.
Why?
Later in the same show, Kourtney disclosed that Kim lost her mind and started sending her cruel texts.
She just was going so crazy. She's sending me the meanest text messages. You would die.
Kim, though, would not let it go. She then discussed the altercation with her manager, Kris Jenner, and made some deplorable remarks about Kourtney, seemingly insinuating that the model only thinks about herself.
You f***ing fake humanitarian hoe. I actually do for the world, and you f***ing fake it all day long and act like, oh, there's people dying, Kim, and what the f*** are you doing about it? So shut the f*** up.
It was pretty clear to all that Kim's problems with Kourtney went beyond her designer being pilfered. Did you also note how Khloe deliberately started this drama by telling Kim that Kourtney doesn't give a damn about what she thinks about fashion? This was not a unique incident, as Khloe would always seize the chance to team up with Kim to bully Kourt. During the season 15 premiere of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Kim angrily yelled at Kourtney, calling her the least attractive person in the room. This was the tipping point in their tension. The family's Christmas card photo shoot was the source of the fight, and Kim lost her cool when Kourtney said she could only remain until 4 p.m. in order to get home in time to put her kids to bed.
If I'm out by 4, that's all I need. And I don't think I'm gonna get there and change my mind. And if no one's gonna be ready on time and I'm like lingering around, and I'm leaving at 4 p.m. and I don't care what anyone says.
All the while Khloe and Kris did nothing but watch and listen. Fans, however, took Kourtney's side and charged Kim with constantly picking on Kourtney out of jealousy, despite Kim's best efforts to portray Kourtney negatively. Kim, though, refused to change her attitude and even gave fans a backhand clap. A viewer expressed that Kim is unaware that Kourtney is tired of the Kardashian lifestyle and simply wants to be there for her kids. "Oh my goodness, did Kourt tell you this?" Kim retaliated. She does, however, wish she could live the life of a Kardashian. Incidentally, this photo shoot served as our Christmas card. "We were making memories as a family. Before you start acting like you know everything, just pay attention." Following this, Kim and Kourtney's friendship deteriorated even worse, and during the Keeping Up with the Kardashians Season 18 premiere, the tension escalated into a full-fledged brawl. Everything began when Kim said something unsavory about Kourtney and Kendall, saying that nobody could count on them to show up for key events since they are so erratic. Following Kourtney's criticism of Kim for promoting the myth that she doesn't put in enough effort, Kim retaliated by throwing an empty bottle at her.
But you act like I don't do shit. Do you know all you have this narrative in your mind? No. I will literally you up.
The true is
Ever. Then shut the up. Ever.
You too.
Do it or shut the up.
Okay.
Ever dig your nails in me like that.
Stop it.
How old are you? How old are you? Up.
Sleeping. Guys, stop.
How old am I? How old are you?
No, both of you. Okay, separate. No.
Thus, Kourtney was sitting there again, going about her own business, and she didn't say anything until Kim included her in the discussion. Kim appears to find it intolerable that Kourtney is acting so casually. Kim is allegedly being eaten alive by the fact that Kourtney, who has already been through 3 unsuccessful marriages, has found real love with Travis Barker, while Kim is supposedly having a hard time finding a partner. During Kourtney and Travis' Italian wedding last summer, Kim didn't even appear to be thrilled for Kourtney, as many fans have since brought attention to. Kim didn't even appear to be thrilled for Kourtney during Kourtney and Travis' Italian wedding last summer, which many fans have since brought to Kim's attention. And she persisted in trying to bring herself up in discussion. In the most recent Kourtney and Travis Hulu special, Kim was seen advising Kourtney on how to maintain composure before walking down the aisle. But all she could manage to say was about what she had done for Kanye at her wedding. Did you also hear Kim, a lady who has been married 3 times, remark that this only occurs once? In fact, she nearly seemed to be being snarky and making fun of Kourtney and Travis' relationship during her speech at the wedding reception.
Slow, take it in. This only happens once. The piece of advice that I'll give you is when I was walking down the aisle in Italy and I had the long train, I was so nervous that I was either gonna come back, that I walked so fast. Slow.
We also hear that Kanye was always irritated by Kim's attempts to demonize Kourtney, purportedly due to jealousy. Since Kanye and Kourtney share a lot more similarities than Kanye and Kim ever did, many fans are now arguing that this makes sense. Kanye and Kourtney have always put their family and kids first, followed their own path without much regard for what other people thought, and avoided trying to win over everyone. One reader commented, "I really like how Kanye and Kourtney deal with conflicts. I never witnessed them engage in dirty tactics during a fight, such as making personal jabs. They are the kind of people who strive to grasp the problems and find solutions rather than try to win." Some admirers even claim that because Kourtney isn't as enamored of the spotlight as Kim is, she would have made a far better fit for Kanye. A Reddit user wrote, "I was thinking about this the other day. Not that Kourtney and Kanye are dating, but judging on what Kourtney has said on social media, I think if she had Kim's kind of money, she would be the one to relocate to a ranch and enjoy being away from the Hollywood lifestyle.